My name, you know who it is. I'm Gucci, you know who it is. 5th Ward Wildchild, aka 5th Ward's Finest, aka the storyteller. Let me tell my story. This documentation here is called the storyteller. Let me tell my story because everybody got a story to tell. Everybody got a different story. Your story not like mine, and my story ain't like yours.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, only person can judge a person is God. If we all did that, the world would be a better place. I never say I'm perfect, but I'm not that bad neither. I'm changing. Change is a process. To know better, we got to do better. We just a product of our environment. Look where we come from. But I'm gonna take, in a few, we gonna take you to where I grew up at, 4100 Block Allowance, across the street from Lewis White's. 2 doors down from Lewis White's, I mean.
What you drinking there, Walter?
That's green punch.
Green punch.
I had to cut back on the lean because I had to cut back so I don't sip as much. I only drink probably like 2 times out the month. At first I was drinking every day. I go through a paint like every week.
Man, I see you dressed up today. Look at that.
Now this just hustle again. This how I dress all the time.
Yeah. How long you been at 5th Ward?
I'm born and raised. I grew up on Lounge Street.
There's a couple of famous rappers out here out of 5th Ward.
Yeah, like 5th Ward Boys, Ghetto Boys. Shout out to 007. He showed me how to write my first rap.
Did he? Tell us about 007. For those that don't know.
He was a member of the 5th Ward Boys.
Okay.
That's what made me, when I first started rapping, I wanted to do a group. Because I felt me and my sister could have been the best group ever. But things in life don't always go as planned. So you might prepare for one way, but it don't occur that way. But that's just life. You just got to play the cards out the deal.
Yes, sir. Let me. We shot about 3 videos with you here at 5th Ward already.
Yeah.
You take us around 5th Ward. One thing that I noticed that when we're out at 5th Ward is that people know who Walter is. Everywhere we go, everybody say, "What's up, Walter?" That's what caught my attention. Tell me about that.
I've been in the streets all my life, so if you in a certain atmosphere, people gonna know you.
We just ate at Frenchie's right now.
That's like my favorite chicken place in the hood. I go to Frenchie's all the time. My bitch be mad because I be wanting to go to Frenchie's and she say, "Did you tired of eat the chicken?" But I like Frenchie's chicken.
I just got some chicken for $3.99. Walter, that was some good chicken.
No, you should get the 5th Ward, the buy 3, 1 get 1 free. You can feed both of y'all because this gonna come with 6 pieces of chicken and some fries and a drink. Y'all can bust it down.
Hey, right now he got a 5-piece tender. And he told me, "Hey, Dad, I don't know if it's good or I'm hungry, but after we ate it, we want some more, Walter. We want some more French."
Oh, hey, I want to buy that beat that I sold you. Oh yeah, we do that song together. I'm going to go and get in the studio because the last couple of weeks I haven't had a chance, but I got to get in the studio because I want to record Heaven because I want to shoot. That's the next video that I want to shoot.
Okay.
Oh, so the next spot going to be at the White House.
Okay, she's ready now.
Get the car so they can find. Oh, you said come. Oh, you telling me come here.
In the mud and I came from nothing. Tired of seeing mama struggle, so I start hustling. Hopped up off the porch and then I start thugging. 12 years old, I was on the block.
Tell us where we're at.
We're at my second spot, the White House. I say I shot my first video in the trap, the White House. This is my spot where I do my thing. Take a look at it. We in the trenches for real. This the slums. We just a product for a bottom trying to make a better way. Hey, what's up with it? Same old thing. I'm Gucci. Shoot the documentation.
Good.
Yeah, I'm Gucci, I can't complain. It wouldn't do no good. I ain't going for another day. God bless the street nigga and the trap nigga. You can be in there.
Yeah, I'm on G.
Don't act cameras. Don't be cameras.
Tell us who you are.
Yeah, I'm T.Y., man. Everybody know T.Y., man. I'm just chilling, man. Holla my OGs, man. T.Y. just walking through the hood.
Born and raised in 5th Ward, T.Y.?
Everybody know T.Y. T.Y. the good guy.
I hear you.
Yes, sir. And what you do is what you do.
What can you tell us about Walter? What you know about Walter?
I don't know. It's a good man. That's all I got to say. That's enough said. Hey, no introduction.
Yeah, what's understood don't even have to be explained.
Yeah, ain't got to even do it. Let me exit stage left.
All right, bro. Then I'm gonna show y'all where I grew up. 2 doors down from Lewis White's. The store there, but my house that I grew up in, they knocked that down and built a new house there. That's why we as black people should buy the community so they can't buy the hood and put new land on it.
Hey, Walter, tell me about your early age. Elementary school?
Elementary school, I was an A and B student. By the time I got to middle school, I jumped in the streets and started selling dope.
Hey,
I still was going to school, but by the time I went to high school, I was like, fuck school. I thought the streets and the corner was gonna pay me. But if I knew the things I knew now, I would have finished school. Because knowledge is the key to success in life. You can be an educated thug. Just because you from the streets don't mean you're a dumbass. But in order to succeed in life, you gotta have book sense, street sense, and common sense. So I wouldn't change it. If I could go back, I would do some things different, but I wouldn't change the environment I grew up in. Because if you only have one thing, just book sense and common sense and no street sense, you're still 1 cent short. I feel in order to survive in life, you gotta have book sense and street sense. And knowledge is the key to success. And the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And we as black people, when we be dumb, we make our people look bad. Because that's the worst thing, a dumb black man.
What advice can you give anybody young right now?
That the sky is the limit, and if you believe, you achieve. Your choices that you make in life, you gotta be held consequences. For every action, it's a reaction. But if you want to live the life that you see in the raps and the life that you see other people live, just know the consequences that come with it. It come with gunshot, being shot. It come with going into prison. It's come with jail time, time away from your family, your kids, everything that you love. But that's the choice you take. But you know what you sign up for when you sign up for it. If you're not off the porch, stay on the porch. But if you off the porch, try to get out the porch.
You remember your elementary school?
Yeah, I went to Crawford Elementary.
Okay. How about middle school?
I went to E.O. Smith down the street. I'm going to show y'all that too in the document and where I grew up at.
And what high school you should have gone to?
I went to Wheatley for a little bit, then I dropped out.
I ain't Wheatley, boy. My dad was down the street from in Denver Harvard.
Yeah, Denver Harvard is like across the bridge.
Yes, sir.
But I think we as people, even the black Hispanic, we found victim to a product of our environment. What we see, we minorities, we go up poor. Even if we live in middle class, we still get poor because the white man got way more money than us. So what do we know? Drugs and selling drugs. So most of the people that sell drugs be blacks and Hispanics because we the minorities, we the underdogs. The white man, he don't have to take that route unless he just a rebellious ass kid that just, well, he want to fit in, he want to be a thug, he want to jump into something that he really didn't even have to jump into, but he jumped into it. But we fall part of our environment where we grow up. All the ghettos are the same, it's just different people. But we still living in the ghetto whether it's a Hispanic neighborhood, a black neighborhood, or all the minorities, it's the ghetto, and it's a part of our environment. It's the same thing, but just different people. Like, prime example, like, if you see a train on the track in a black man neighborhood or Hispanic, that motherfucker there sit about 30 or 40 minutes drive for no fucking reason. But if you go to the white person neighborhood when that motherfucker come through, he gonna shoot by because the first thing that motherfucker time he be sitting there 30 or 40 minutes, they gonna get on the phone, call one of them state people or city council people. Hey man, they sit on my track, I can't get across, man. I pay for you to run for election. I give you money to your county. campaign. So what they gonna do? They gonna tell them, call to the trained people and tell them get that food off the thing, or he gonna get fired and you gonna get fired. But that's a different. That's a part of the environment. They have no respect for the ghetto, but they gonna make sure their neighborhood is peaches and cream, and we just fall part of our environment in the neighborhood that we live in. My mom and my dad separated when I was 9 years old. I grew up with my mama and my grandma.
Any brothers, sisters?
Yes, I have one sister. I have one sister on my mama's side, and I have 14 on my daddy's side. Altogether, my dad had 16 kids.
Where are you at? You the oldest? Youngest?
I'm like in the mid.
One thing we talked about last time was that we talked about sports.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, Walter.
Oh, you mean what? Oh, what you want to talk about sport?
You told me last time you used to play some ball.
Yeah, I played basketball when I was younger, but I never had hoop dreams because I felt like I was too short. But that's by not having the right guidance. It ain't no such word as can't, or if the right people in your corner like helping you, you could be anything, because everybody need guidance and everybody need help to help them do it and tell them that they keep on pushing, because no matter what you do, some days you're gonna be like, fuck that shit, man. Like, it been 1,000 times I've been like, man, fuck that shit. I'ma just sell dope or open me a business. Fuck the rap shit. But then I gotta realize that's my first love, and I feel like everything, if it's something's meant to be, you can't change it. It's gonna happen. But some people just get their time later. The turtle starts slow, but still finish the race. But if you believe, then you can achieve. The sky is the limit. And no matter what, you gonna win. They count the underdog out. All you gotta do is just keep on pushing and make the dollars believe. Then they gonna jump on the bandwagon and want a dick pull. They gonna jump on that bandwagon and want a dick pull. But the thing I want to really talk about is I don't see why a person hate another person for what they achieve or hustle or got. Because just like you hustle that person hustle to get it, hustle to get whatever they got. You can get it yourself. All you got to do is apply yourself. A lot of people, they don't want to apply themselves, but they want to be successful. That's not how life is. That's not how the game is. That's just like you retrieve the fruits of your labor. If you hustle hard, you're gonna get money. If you want to wear nice clothes and nice shoes and have gold and nice cars and have cars and nice things, you gotta hustle and get it. Nobody gonna give you nothing. Only thing I feel like this: the only thing a person owe you in life is respect. Other than that, a nigga don't owe you shit. Ain't nothing free in the world. Conversation ain't really free. Everything costs.
I've been listening to you a lot, Walter. Every time we see you, a lot of the stuff you're saying seems like it comes from the Bible. You read the Bible? You believe the Bible?
My grandfather was a preacher. I think if my grandfather would have died, I probably would have went to the military, had a baby by some foreign bitch that had about 3 or 4 kids, then probably came back and be a fuck 12, or a fuck 12 or a constable or some bullshit like that. But that's what wasn't going in store for me. But I think if my grandfather would have lived, that's what my thing would have been. I would have went to the Air Force, married some foreign bitch that had about 3 or 4 kids by her. And probably came back to the United States and became a policeman. Fuck 12.
At what age did you lose him?
My grandfather died when I was 9. That's when everything went downhill.
You noticed that, huh?
Yeah, that's when everything went downhill. A couple years after that, I jumped off the porch and started thugging. I don't regret jumping off the porch because I feel, let me see a light. I feel like if in order to make it in life, you gotta have books and street sense and common sense. Common sense and book sense, that's not good enough. The stuff in the books can't teach you about the streets. It's like if you get a job, you gotta get first-hand experience to learn how to do the job, because you gotta get experience doing it. So a book can't tell you how to survive in the streets and how to thug. You gotta get out in the streets and figure that out. It's like putting the puzzles together. Then as I got older, I started learning you don't have to just always be in the hood. Like 3 months ago, I went to Vegas, me and my girl, and we had fun, and that was my second. Matter of fact, that's my second time going to Vegas. But I feel like when you in life, you gotta treat yourself, not cheat yourself. So I took a vacation because I hustle hard to treat myself, and I had a good time.
You win money or lose money out there?
No, I had lost money. I didn't win no money. It seemed like ever since I went to Vegas and played the machine and lost, even when I try to play the machines in the hood, I always lose on the motherfuckers. I can't win no more on the motherfuckers. I got the jinx on the machine.
Shit.
That's why I stay away from the. That's why I stay away from the motherfuckers. But see, get on the motherfuckers and she be lucky and hit. But me, I can't hit a bitch head though.
What you're saying is fuck Vegas.
Yeah, I had fun in Vegas. And then I also got the chance to work with a big artist. The dude from Idea, he sung the hook on my song, The Trenches. Shout out to him shout out to Victory for being, showing me some love and blessing my track with the hook on Trenches.
Came from nothing, tired of seeing mama struggle, so I start hustling.
Right there where the tree is, that's probably where my mama house was, where I grew up. I grew up 2 doors down from Lewis Way by the train church.
How long has the store been closed, Walter?
Yeah. This store been closed for probably I'd say about 6 years.
A lot of memories on this road?
Yeah, this is where I grew up right here. Around the corner, that's where I started doing my thing right there. It was 2 duplex houses right there. That's where I all started at. That's when I first jumped off the porch.
What do you think about the new complexes coming in here?
I feel like it make the neighborhood look pretty, but it's taking the people who originally came away from here. It make the neighborhood look different. Sometimes different is good. It make the neighborhood look like all the other neighborhoods that got fancy shit in it, like cleanliness, nice apartments and shit. You don't get, at first when you look at 5th Ward, you will see shotgun houses and project buildings. Now you see nice apartments out here. So in some it's good and bad.
Tell us about your music, Walter.
I'm finishing up a project, Game Time. It means a lot to me because I was working on the project, then I stopped after my grandma died. I lost about 50 songs, so I started back over. I started a new Game Time. Then I finished it, but what I got with the master team, I could have used some of the beats because they had YouTube beats in it. So I went back in and I put together a whole new Game Time. Man, I feel like it's better than all the other ones I had. It wasn't the time and the moment for it. I feel like in life, everything is about time and moment. Started off with a 50 pack when they copped me a 100 pack. Next thing I bought me a quarter and grabbed me a half. Old heads told me it's all about the flip. Learn how to flip.
Walter, this park been here long, Walter?
No, I'd say about 3 or 4 years.
Any tattoos you can tell us about, why you got them?
These tattoos right here say good times, bad times, because I feel like in life you're gonna have good times and bad times. And I like this tattoo here because it's my brand, Walbread. I like this tattoo, R.I.P. Cherry. And I like this tattoo too. It say love is pain because love is pain. And the F-A-M, that stands for fuck all my enemies.
Tattoos?
I have 28 tattoos. If I want some more, I'm gonna get a cemetery on my back. And once I get my back done, I'm Gucci. I ain't gonna get no more.
20 tattoos, Walter?
Yeah.
And what did you do first?
I got my first tattoo. I was like 12 years old. No, I was 13. My first tattoo was this tattoo right here, LSB right there. I got that tattoo when I was like 13.
LSB?
Yeah.
Little quick.
No, this stands for Long Street Boy. That was the first tattoo I got. I was like 13. I think my second tattoo I got, it was my first love long tattoo on my chest, traumatic. But that I won't say it was a mistake because every lesson in life is a lesson learned. But it was a learning lesson. But I made the mistake 3 times. I got three different females on my body. I got my ex-wife named Riri on the back of my neck. I got my ex Trisha name tattoo on my neck, the back of my neck, but nobody can see it. That's why I got that tattoo when I was in TDC, because I feel like if I ever broke up with her, that nobody can see the tattoo because I got long hair and it's on the back of my neck.
Why you been growing your hair?
About with dreads for about 6 years. I got the project, the Patience features Lil Kurt. It's dropping soon. The only reason it was a setback was because the design on it wasn't right. So I had to get a new design. I'm getting a new design for it, and then it should be dropping in a couple of weeks. And then I got coming out October the 1st, I'm dropping a double single, The Game Don't Change, featuring Alley 2 Hood and Justice, and also Emotions featuring Ice. I'm gonna do something nobody ever did. I'm gonna drop three singles in one day. I'm a trendsetter. I'm not a copycat. And then also I'm gonna be dropping the whole Game Time in December. I had to give the streets a Christmas present. That's gonna be my Christmas present to the streets. I guarantee. When you cop the mix CD, you gonna love every song. It's a present to the streets. I gotta give something back to y'all. Y'all my people. I'ma rock with y'all forever, and we popping forever.
What's your motivation right now?
It's to keep telling my story and keep getting better as an artist and keep putting out good music. It's like good. First, I'm gonna compare it to food and dope. It's like good food gonna eventually spread, and the world gonna spread like forest fire. Everybody gonna draw to it once the right people taste the good food. So music the same way. Just keep on putting out music and keep on perfecting my craft and getting better, and just keep on putting out new music and new videos and new visions. Eventually it's gonna pop, and believe in myself. If you believe, then you can achieve. The sky is the limit.
And your goals?
My goal is I wanna touch people and be able to give somebody some hope, and they feel my story because they gonna do the same thing, and make it better for my people and give them knowledge and wisdom.
Walter, you were here the other day shooting a music video a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Tell us about that artist.
That's Kurt. That's Kurt. He coming up too. 5th Ward is back. 5th Ward is back. And I like the new generation of music coming from the artists, because new is different, and everything gets a new flavor to it. You gotta sometimes add a little new spice to make the food better. So I feel like that's what that was when doing the Patience song. And I be looking forward. We gonna do more new stuff together too.
Any final words, Walter?
I say to be on the lookout for Game Time and be on the lookout for that Patience. Patience video dropping soon, and the Patience single dropping soon too. And also go check out that Every Dog video featuring Ice, Emotions featuring Ice, and COVID-19. And Patience video dropping soon. Y'all go check out my YouTube channel, 5th Ward Wildchild, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to, follow me on Instagram, 5th Ward's Finest.
Any shout outs?
Yeah, I got to shout out my homeboy Simone. He was the one who got me back in the studio and got me back to doing music when I was in the streets. I got to shout out Chuck Way and 5th Ward boy E-Rock and Victor and my homegirl Lady Cream, Attitude Hood, and Ice. And Call the Dawn and T. Lisa and Kurt and all the Wild Breed family. And I can't forget about my lovely man, Chachan. And peace, I'm out. I'm Gucci. You know who is 5th Ward Wildchild, a.k.a. 5th Ward's Finest, a.k.a. I'm Gucci. Let me tell my story, the story tell. Game time coming soon, it's a story to tell. I'm gonna give them one story, a project. And the more projects you get, the more you know about my story.